situation.
The Devils have Mrs. Fields. Ottawa has the Hamburglar. They are 7-0-1 since the Hamburglar made an appearance at an Ottawa Senators game. The Devils are excited to get back to the Rock and see if Mrs. Fields can continue her two-game win streak when New Jersey returns home on Thursday against Calgary. Shots on goal in the first period were 8-5 Columbus. Shot attempts were 18-13 New Jersey. Again, only 5 of the 18 on net. The rest either blocked or missed the net. Devils start this period with Cody Glass, Eric Hall, and Jesper Bratt, who were really effective once again in that first period.
Devils had a lot of offensive zone time. I felt in that first period. 9 and 7 in the face-off circle. That's a strong effort on the road. And those little things add up, meaning you've got puck possession, you're able to spend more time in the offensive zone, wear the opposition down. Those things all matter.
Let's crystallize those numbers a little bit. Devils were in the offensive zone for more than 5 minutes in that first period. Columbus for just 2:59. So it's a good period for the Devils, and Columbus has been good offensively this year. They've struggled defensively, so if you continue to play in the offensive end, you've got to feel pretty good about your chances moving forward. Ken Johnson has it knocked off his stick by Brian Dumoulin. Johnson and Dumoulin fight for it. Puck squirts out toward Kovacevic. He'll use the wall, but not get past Werenski. Meyer taps it to Nico Hischier. Devils have a chance to move forward with the Devil captain. Hischier enters the zone. Mason chips it wide. That's where Dumoulin will send it back in behind the Mason. Comes Nico Hischier, scores 28th goal of the year on Saturday. Dumoulin intentionally wide of the net. Banks it hard off the wall where Nico Hischier gets to it. Meyer returning shot, net rung off the post. Good idea to try and throw more rubber. Jet Reeves only had to make 5 saves in the first period.
Well, like Rachel and I talked about in the first intermission, the shots don't tell the whole picture here. The Devils had some, quite plentiful scoring chances. The Bratt line, every time they were out, they had something in the blue paint in terms of a scoring chance. And we've just seen now 2 connected shifts right down. A little scrum here.
Johnny Kovacevic got engaged there in front of the net with Matthew Olivier, who was always in the middle of it for Columbus.
Well, we've talked about Cody Glass and how he's had an impact ever since getting traded at the deadline. 2 goals, 2 assists in 4 games. You take that all day, and we've talked about him being a high draft pick back a few years ago to the Vegas Golden Knights and trying to establish himself as a good, strong, two-way player in the National Hockey League, and so far he's been really good for the Devils.
Marchenko off his back foot. That was a changeup, and Allen makes the save.
Well, Dan, would you say it's also pretty encouraging that Cody Glass has shown that he can play with elite players like Jesper Bratt? Like, he can think on that same level. I'm not saying that he wouldn't be able to, a former first-rounder, but to see it in action, I'm sure he's been impressed to see how he fit in nicely.
No question. I mean, you get drafted high, you usually have pretty good hockey IQ, as they say, as we talk about a guy that understands the game. And still trying to figure it out overall. And sometimes it takes players a little longer.
So fucking stupid, bro.
To a team that is comfortable for them, and they find their groove.
Here's a quick snapshot on, and Allen makes another very good save, that time on Chinikov. Chinikov gets it right back, backhands it to the front. Cotter tied Marchenko up, allows back to flip it over the blue line. That's been the line that has created the most chances for Columbus over the first 23 minutes. The newly put together Russian line for the first time this season after they played together a bunch of last year. Voronkov, Marchenko, and Chinikov.
Well, it looked like Columbus was trying to get the matchup there against Lazar's line there with that top line there, the Russian line.
Van Riemsdyk centers, it comes to the front, it slides off the stick of Luke Kunin.
I think Palat made a really good defensive play and tied up his stick, or that's a tap-in. Devils had a chance to clear there. Maybe hung on to the puck a little too long, and that allowed Werenski to join the attack in the offensive zone and make it dangerous.
Devils to get a line change. The Tatar, Palat, Mercer line is out now. Tatar jousts it behind goal and rims around, or Mercer retrieves it. Mercer used the boards to play it to himself, trying to backhand a pass to Palat. Werenski broke it up. Dumoulin glides it across. Nemitz feeds. Tatar shoots. Blocked away by Cunnin once again. And it allows Sean Corrali, the 32-year-old fourth-line center, a chance to send it down the ice. Both teams make changes. Devils get the Glass, Holla, and Bratt line out once again.
Oh, boy.
That hit Glass right on the blue line. Devils are onside. Bratt finds it, tries to weave around. It comes to Holla, stoned. Jet Greaves makes one of his best saves of the night.
Live bets and same-game parlays are available right now on FanDuel, America's #1 sportsbook. From player props to game outcomes, scan the QR code now and start making every moment more.
Would have been a heck of a way for Jesper Bratt to break the assist record there as the puck bounced off him right to Eric Holla.
I was surprised it wasn't offside after the hard dumping by Dumoulin nailed Cody Glass. I thought that might have stung, but he's still alive. The Devils get a great chance, and Eric Holla in the slot. Quick shot, and Greaves makes a nice save.
Now the Devils are offside, so they'll bring the face-off out. 3:54 into the second period. Here's another look at this chance.
The dump in, the puck hits Glass, and it's a broken play. Comes right out to Eric Holla, the quick snapshot. Bratt gets to Holla.
Holla, a good example of what Tom Fitzgerald talked about with some of the acquisitions he made at the trade deadline, expanded rosters here as well. You know, there is just more internal pressure on all the players. Holla's elevated his game, still got healthy scratch to get Daniel Sprong back in there on Saturday, but now he's fresh, he's come in, and he's been effective over the first 25 minutes today. Glass looking for Holla, that's intercepted by Fantilli. 20-year-old Toronto native carries all the way the other way, and Jake Allen makes a right-hand save.
Well, Bill, you know it's impressive just the way Chonkzie's been handling the way he's been inserting guys in and out of the lineup. Like, look, to scratch a veteran player like Eric Holla had 3 points in those 3 games before being scratched, right? When he brought him back in, he inserted him with Bratt and Glass, arguably the Devils, you know, more energetic and offensive-minded lineup or line as we look at a couple of Jake Allen's saves here.
Look, they're going to need everybody. We know it gets harder and more taxing on players down the stretch. Everybody playing playoff hockey, and it's okay to get rejuvenated, refreshed. Even if you're playing pretty well, sometimes for a veteran guy to sit, you might not like it, but you understand the coach's thought process. A lot of coaches do it, and that's kind of what Sheldon Keefe alluded to this morning. We want fresh legs. We want guys going. We want guys to bring a spark to the lineup if they haven't been in the lineup.
Werenski on the blue line takes a shot that bounces off Stephen Mason. Here's Werenski again, glides it across Favreau, shoots wide of goal. It bounces off the netting in behind. Aston Reese shovels it out, tries to wrap around. Nico Easter's there, slamming the door in front of the net. That's touched off sides by Olivier. Nearly 5 minutes into the second period. The Devils' upcoming schedule is brought to you by FanDuel Casino. Nice, we get a little stretch of games here where we get to roll back with you again. Thursday and Saturday at home against Calgary and Ottawa. Then the Devils play Vancouver and Quinn Hughes on Monday before their final big road trip of the year. 3 straight in Chicago, Winnipeg, and Minnesota. After that trip,
oh, I was like,
one more road game the entirety
I thought
of the
it said
season.
8:41.
Game of the year in Boston. Meyer gets the puck in his own end, starts to skate it forward, got dragged down, and his stick taken away from him as well, but will continue on. Just one penalty so far today. It's called on Columbus early in the first. Olivier's behind Nemitz, cuts toward the front, backhands it softly, and Jake Allen takes no chances with it, covering up.
Olivier, again, when he gets that puck, and he has a half step on him, he's such a strong player going to the net. You see Nemitz is in behind. Dylan comes across just in time. He ends up losing the puck, and Jake Allen covers up as Columbus had Zach Aston Reese going hard to the net.
Cool.
Olivier, the first player born in Mississippi to play in the NHL. His dad, at the time, was playing professional hockey down in Mississippi. Damon Severson shot blocked. Good play by Andre Palat to take the space away from his former teammate. Dawson Mercer knocks it forward. Tatar is onside. Skates it clean. Dumoulin down the wall. turns it back. Devils try to play a little possession here against the top line for Columbus. It's given away to Severson, and he stretches it out to Jack Johnson. Voronkov enters the zone, a soft flip on. Allen wanted to move it, but the whistle comes quickly before it gotten it along to Dumoulin. 5:55 in the books in this second period. Columbus been on the front foot in this period. They have the first 12 shot attempts to just 3 for the Devils in this period. And overall, now the shots on goal are 15-6 Blue Jackets.
Overall, though, I mean, I know the Devils only have 6 shots. You're going to need a few more if you're going to create some opportunities offensively and score. But I overall kind of like the way they played. They've kept everything in front of them. We talked about keeping Columbus frustrated from an offensive standpoint. One of the better offensive teams is the best at home, and you want to keep what's transpired here the last couple of times where they were shut out, and maybe wait for your opportunity if they push too much and get caught.
And to be fair, the lion's share of their shots, to your point, this period have been soft and from the perimeter. So the Devils playing that patient defensive game where it feels like they did that well for the 3-game win streak against Philadelphia, Columbus, and Edmonton, and maybe lost that part of their game again on the road in Pittsburgh on Saturday. Cotter's at center ice, tries to knock it forward. He's shouldered down there by Chinikov. Ivan Provorov will control it. Played almost 7 minutes now in this second period. It's been kind of tense in this building. You can tell Columbus fans know how important this one is for them to keep their playoff hopes alive. Been waiting for somebody to make a big play here. Rally's backhanded pass intercepted by Eric Halla. Now Glass and Bratt have a chance to go 2-on-2. They weave in and out. Bratt gets free, gets it back and rings it off the post. Off the pass from Halla.
That's a great give and go. Tough break for Bratt.
What a sequence there from the Devils, and another one that won't go in the books as a shot on goal, but was an excellent chance for New Jersey.
He had the goaltender beat clean there. He really got a lot on it.
Fabro, oh, nice pass across and was not connected by Corrali. Bratt takes it off the wall, backhanded flip forward. Halla's got it, trying to get the jump to Cody Glass, who was slowed by Werenski. Devils make a line change as Timo Meier comes out. Werenski sends it forward. Van Tilly crosses over, gets into the zone. Kovacevic swept it away, and Jake Allen will cover and take a face-off. 12:16 to go in the second. Devils nearly put one in the back of the net, but Jesper Bratt hits the post.
Here we go!
You missed his new haircut because you were busy not missing hockey. Never miss a goal with live game stories, only in the NHL app.
Mountains of flavor, those crispy peaks, 12 flavors so bold, your whole life is complete. Dipped in the lake, man, that ranch is deep. New crispy tenders, bring the flavor, when you stop.
Hey ladies, eyes on the tape! Who recorded over my game footage?
I just love his voice.
Great!
Go.
Forever now, Dawn! Folks, relax. Gotta save them the cloud.
Innovation changes everything.
The cloud.
With one investment, you can access the NASDAQ 100 innovators who are rethinking the world. Investing carefully, consider all investment objectives, risks, charges, expenses, and more. Prospectus at We can do that for you. No, just a prescription.
Cologuard is an effective and non-invasive colon cancer screening test. False positive and negative results may occur. Those at high risk should use colonoscopy. Skip the drama. Ask your provider or request Cologuard online.
Let's take a look at our $1 million replay brought to you by the New Jersey Lottery. Remember, anything can happen in Jersey. Look at this give and go between Paula and Brad. Beautifully executed 3-on-2 with Glass, and see the crisscross between Glass and Brad, opening up some space and really heads up. Touch pass right back to Hall after he got it from Brad. He rips it off the near side post, almost breaks the ice. We're still scoreless. That's your New Jersey Lottery $1 million replay.
Every shift, that trio is putting pressure on Columbus. Now it's a matter of finishing it off.
Really
just feel like it's only a matter of time.
Yep, a hand pass here, so going to bring the face-off out to the neutral zone. 12-11 to go, second period. If you're just joining us, big one in the playoff picture. Devils enter the night 6 ahead of New York. Third in the Metro, that's that spot that would set you up with 2-3 playoff series, most likely with Carolina. They are 7 points up on Montreal, who's the first team on the outside of the wild card looking in, and 8 points up on this Columbus team, trying to pick up a victory here. That would give them 10 points clear of Columbus.
Bill, you know how I feel. You can set up a playoff matchup against the 72 Rush Team USSR. I don't care. Just get in the playoffs. Worry about that when they come.
I do think if it ends up being that series that it's locked into now, though, Devils and Hurricanes played really fun games this year. That could be a heck of a playoff series.
Just too much time to go here.
Yeah, I can't process it either, man.
That's my job, even players.
I'm looking at 12 minutes left in the second period here, and it's 0-0.
Puck bounces down to Danforth. He drops it back, ripped on, and Allen is sharp once again with his 16th save of the game.
Well, Bill, you talked about Brett Pesce bringing some offense lately, but we know his bread and butter is the block shots, the great stick. 59 games, over 21 minutes of ice time, and he's brought everything and then some, and what you expected when we saw him in Carolina being such a great shutdown defenseman for so many years. When Tom Fitzgerald went out and got him in free agency, I just think it was a terrific signing and a big reason why the Devils are, if they still are, I don't know about last game, but they were second in the National Hockey League.
Now fourth.
Fourth now after last game.
Puck squirt stick. He is sure in front. He couldn't corral it. It was deflected on the way toward him.
But still much improved, and Brett Pesce's a big part of that, along with a few other guys, Dylan and Kovacevic. Turned out to be real solid gets for general manager Tom Fitzgerald.
And again, that Pesce-Hughes pairing playing a lot of high leverage minutes. That puck was deflected off Jenner's stick, so will not be a delay of game penalty going out of play when Pesce had cleared it. An offensive zone draw here for Columbus, though. And Sheldon Keefe will send out the Brad, Glass, and Hall line and keep Hughes and Pesce out there defensively.
I will just tell you, watching all the games this year with those three new faces, bigger bodies in the back end, veteran defensemen, you feel more comfortable up here watching from way up top and that these guys can defend much better, and they've done that.
Fabro's shot was blocked, and Johnson circles, works back to Fabro again. He shoots into the mixer, bounces off Fantilli. Devils get a clearance from Glass as far as Werenski at center.
Well, one thing that doesn't show up on any stat sheet is just how Pesce, Dylan is.
Eric Halla finds Jesper Bratt in the offensive zone. Kovacevic steps in, fires, save, rebound, turned away by Greaves as he stones Glass in close.
I like a shot for Kovacevic. There's nobody in front, so Greaves is able to fight off that real good hard wrist shot. But then the rebound was to Glass. Couldn't get all of it, but
that squirted right past Boone Jenner off of Jake Allen, and now Sal, you get a chance to finish your point. You almost can't take a breath when the Brad group is in.
Yeah, just finish my point there. It's just how well they fit in.
Well, Marchenko cuts the inside, and shot's turned away by Allen. Certainly, Columbus has turned up the heat this second period.
What a move by Marchenko to the middle of the ice. The cutback, lightning quick fashion.
He gets it across. Allen makes a glove save against Jenner. Boy, Marchenko this year, 25 goals, 37 assists. He's a big reason why Columbus has been so good offensively, and now plays blown dead.
Yes! Huge saves by Jake Allen.
Yes! The game is 0-0 past the midway point now, looking for the game's first goal.
These people of privilege hoarding the financial advantages for far too long. Look at them, unaware that Robin Hood Gold members now enjoy the VIP treatment. The 3% IRA match on retirement contributions. Once they discover their privileges are no longer exclusive, their fragile reality will plunge into disarray.